on the landscape. We don't want a wildfire doing this accidentally.
Conservative Janice Morley-Lacombe is a veteran provincial politician and a former Manitoba candidate.
Stop! Danny, wait! That sounds dangerous!
You mean daring dangerous? Here I go!
Reasonable transcript, it doesn't have to be verbatim, of what is said on both sides. When
una mesa y dos remos. ¿Qué les parece?
Character Grace is now ready for her new home. With Shauna and Tom.
Jérémy.
Bonjour.
Alors, disons...
Technology is 8 times more breathable than standard foam. The Dormeo topper is...
People with sedentary lifestyles, such as seniors, office workers,
We have a deal.
Yetmedi, mutlu etmedi. Tekrar sanata dön.
Experienced the past couple of weeks. For those in Ontario, though, just around the seasonal mark, Toronto 10 degrees.
On va devenir les maîtres de la K-pop.
Anna, Leo. Memory key, and memory keys start at $5. You put it inside of here, and that's your storage. You can put.
I have had the pleasure of meeting many of you at your door and have heard your concerns about how current politicians are not.
For people will be lovers of self, lovers of money, proud.
Hey, don't goon your brother, jabroni.
We love a good Donnie.
Catholics who cite, as you have, house.
New Caramel Blonde by Garnier Naturally.
Now back to square one. However,
find something I'm passionate about, I go all in.
And because of that, it...
Pedro, darling.
Well, what's he talking about?
Show my wife because she really didn't think I had what it took.
Elections.ca to find out where and when to vote. Polls are open.
Sally and Peter looking for a tasteful...
A shocking thriller.
Killer time.
Mini chocolate tarts.
Yep.
Certainly looks it.
In the Victoria.
If we had it, it'd be over there.
Confetti. De savoureux morceaux de gâteau au confetti et du glaçage au confetti.
Stanley Cup!
You'll win some. And every win is inspired by the...
Found the Filati. He bit it really deep.
How deep?
West Coast.
Going to California brought the church to an entirely new level.
Make sure that I fix that problem as soon as possible.
And we're gonna get fluid.
Every time I eat something that's really special, I do a little happy dance. And it's called Robert Irvine's Happy Dance.
The bubble baths, all the pomades, all those gorgeous things.
Hello!
Your skin, my way. Venus.
Represent.
He did, and he's often been referred to that.
makes a big difference with Dr. Atker.
Is #1. Dormeo is A+ rated by the
year. This inspired me and my partner Spencer to launch Eucora. Eucora makes effective
feel perfect and broken in and beautiful. I don't.
You'll flip for Watson.
You come to the right man.
Join us weekdays on this channel as we share life together on.
I gotta get down there before it falls out. Robodog, hit it!
Watching APTN.
General programming.
And send an email. You can create reminders.
Immigrant success stories and offering valuable advice to newcomers.
Pretty amazing this plant, eh?
At the Miller Industries.
That was special.
You know what I love about the motion sizer? The heat function.
Categories of patients that end up coming to see us. The first category are patients that
beautiful to look at instead, and then I got a ring on my ring finger because
this is incredible. Hola! I'm exploring Spain to see how the land and its people have.
So, what do you know about a Philly cheesesteak? I mean, it's not like you live in Philly.
But homey and inviting at the same time.
It's got to be a true in the aesthetic movement, taste and manner.
Maintain them, basically keep them good.
Get this. I'm on so many.
California, but I will have my own apartment.
Honey.
Why is Matt staying there?
Oh, because his wife just.
She loves me because she always kisses.
Baking soda and salt.
And my digestion is finally back on track. You've turned my...
At this point, we now have to put eyes on Barton and see what he's up to.
Family problem. Boom. Who's the Charlie now?
Okay. But we had no idea why or what became of it.
And you worked the case?
Connect with the sky, and if we're trying to rent this out to people, they're going to want a connection. What you eat, hamburger, bring us some greedy, jump out the window.
50.
Anyone from there to go?
Speak a lot to someone. It's not because I'm judging them, it's because I don't.
Bell in front of you, place your hands down. We are going to lift our right leg.
More than a few hours,
Anybody whose phone dies would come home to find.
Let's do it. I'm gonna need a bigger mouth.
Big Burger Battle. All new Monday at 9 on Flavor Network.
4 weeks.
See Rogers.com/plans for details. Rogers, we got you.
Sportsnet 650.
The Sport Market. Once again, here's your host, Tom Mayonet.
Thought and planning that goes into our immigration going forward to make sure that it meets our needs and that it doesn't exceed our capacity in terms of housing and social programs.
The apartment now, and I have to get up those with my walker, or I have arm crutches.
A couple in Nebraska had a terrifying.
Qui donne aussi de la rétroaction.
Le contrat de l'académie prévoit pourtant.
C'est absolument somptueuse.
C'est vrai que je trouve que cette.
Enfin, tout le monde connaît tout le monde. On peut travailler dans le restaurant.
Le gouvernement, la Casa Rosada et la cathédrale métropolitaine. Et
faire ça dans la vie. Je veux aider les enfants qui ont des besoins particuliers.
Bon, toi, tu peux rien faire. Ouais. Mais ça ne veut pas dire que
évidemment, et on a aussi la chance d'avoir une circonscription où il y a des fermes milieu.
Vous ressentez des douleurs aux épaules, aux hanches et au dos? Le surmatelas Dorméo est conçu avec 3 zones de soutien de différents niveaux.
De la même manière, les odeurs produites par des volontaires qui regardaient des vidéos drôles ou bien écœurantes provoquaient elles aussi les réactions physiques correspondantes.
Прибалтийские тигры совершенно не...
תיפתח העצרת השבועית מאוד מדי.
Це відео зафіксувала нагрудна камера бійця з позивним «Кобра». Бій відбувався в селі.
Села були виселені, мабуть, поспішно.
A few more opportunities at the top of the order.
Well, I think if you look back to the last game that they played.
This is the equivalent to Microsoft Office, but you're not spending $60 a year on a subscription. Because the last thing you want to do after you've bought a piece of technology is now go and spend these annual subscriptions to get productivity software, to get things you want to do. How about we're adding this in? We're going to add in video editing software. We're going to add in music editing software. In fact,
where we tried some of the gin. You can get a real taste for the forest there. So, I mean, what?
Friends. Lean on friends and family that you do have. And it takes some understanding. There's going to be hurt feelings and there's going to be feelings of being overburdened. And it's just natural. Nobody's being mean to you. It's a heavy load to carry, being disabled. And your friends and family feel it too. So I'd just say keep your head up, I guess, the best you can.
Oatley Vigman Personal Injury Lawyers are proud sponsors of Underestimated. If you need a personal injury lawyer, we can help. For more information, please visit oatleyvigman.com.
It's closing time, and you stayed out longer than you planned. So now you can't drive, and the buses have stopped running. You could always call your girlfriend. Or maybe your roommate? What about your best friend? You could just dial 1-888-TAXI-GUY or use the Taxi Guy app. The call and the app are free, and they both connect you to a local cab company to bring you home safely. Visit arrivealive.org to find out more. Arrive Alive, drive sober.
Hi, I'm Carol Merton, host of HealthLink on Rogers TV. HealthLink connects home, community, and healthcare with interesting topics and speakers about your health and your community.
An accessible home to me feels Jesus.
Les jeunes Kenyans, et ils se sont demandé.
Disappointment are also what defines the team's personality, its heart, and its character. And through
security guard. And you live alone with your 2 kids? Yes, ma'am. Okay.
Plus violente et le risque vague submersion.
Around 4.
ሴንት ቦናፋስ ነበር። ሌሎቹ ልጆች በሙሉ ግን ከገጠር የመጡ ናቸው።
አዲስ አበባ ከነበረ
until I get up there, but based on the body's regular type of death is
the U.S. Midwest. In Texas, they saw a tornado touch down. This was just on Thursday as
Les arbres.
Oh no! Les
Depending on the shoe that you're wearing, I think, right?
100%. I'll wear this with a sneak. I will wear it.
How long have you been a part of Bite a Brand?
30 years. But it's
apostles. Now, when the rulers
want change and they're using the conservatives as
his speech earlier focusing primarily on the economy.
Person in your life
I know.
meeting.
What we felt we had was just a body that was dumped there.
That is not good.
Them for all that they've given to me. So that's why I want to help.
Playoffs are here, and it's about to be ridiculous.
Contract at $575. Same.
From that losing team, at least one.
Her, and I feel like there's a male who is
With how my clothes smell after cooking, I was
La mousse mémoire. Regardons maintenant l'intérieur du surmatelas dormant.
Gloria, hey! Just...
The amount of stress could have led to
committed to keeping our prices the same with no increase.
On something, what you can do is get a cold water hose.
I like it. We chef.
Yes, chef.
And then
the kitchen will be expanded to include shaker.
Historical, really, so I'm
formation, starbirth, and the universe's expansion.
Pets. Oh no, not I! I won't apologize!
It's one thing to see it on video and camera, and then
Alleluia, Alleluia.
Your mom's won so many times. I could build a whole.
It's an extremely dangerous sport.
He's coming. Remember, stand again. Stand again.
Our soil biology, which in turn
of
Kevin Daniel will.
Is Brockton, APTN, Sinhalopchen.
Is it too big? For Canadian Tire's big red sale with the biggest sales of the season? I don't think so. I mean, it's a big sale, isn't it?
The Spring Big Red Sale, on from April 24th to May 1st.
Where does the journey to change begin? At Silk, we believe.
All right. Once my arm's up in there.
Around. I don't know.
When do you spray Febreze air?
After every
Sweeper wet. Love it or your money back.
I don't blame him in one way for saying.
Let's go.
I don't know.
Oh my.
Johan,
I had a question. I know that you probably have a set itinerary.
Together. My parents love watching movies together.
In '68 Olympics in Mexico City, and just to speak with her, it was just like
Back to the community. I'm also ED of a land trust called
Canada, time for your forecast.
Elias titularisé en
Visitez dormeaucanada.ca. Commandez maintenant.
Pour en savoir plus sur les qualités exceptionnelles du Dormeo, écoutons le PDG de Dormeo, Scott Reed.
Be here, and thank you to the Chamber and all of you for coming. I'm a lifelong resident of Grey Bruce and grew up in Meaford, Ontario to a fishing family, and then my dad actually was a wheelsman on the Great Lake Freighters and then finally on the Chi-Chi-Mun. I'm the proud mother of 6 children. I now live in Dundalk, Ontario, and I'm a grandmother to 12, so we have quite a busy family. I've lived through good times, as most of you have, and some pretty difficult times.
Yeah, Patrick, we're friends. Just friends.
So what are we gonna do tonight, best friend?
Well, I was gonna practice my clarinet solo.
Clarinet? I love music.
Ah, who needs them? They're no fun anyway, right, Gary? Gary?
Grey Bruce on Sound is home to hardworking families, farmers, small business owners, and tight-knit communities rooted in faith